Hey everybody, it's been a long time. I've been doing a lot of shit, a lot of stuff, excuse me. I ain't made a video in a while, and so I figured I'd make one now. We've got time. I've been very, very busy dude. Got a lot going on in my life. Most of it's great, some of it ain't. But basically, I weighed again this week. I lost, God, I done forgot how much I've lost. I gotta look that up. But anyway, I've lost more weight. I think I've lost 31 pounds now. It may be more than that. I can't remember. I can't remember if that was last week or this week. My brain's kind of fried. Just living life, living at large, having fun. This keto thing has completely changed my life. I no longer hurt. I haven't had any heart pains at all. I've been doing a lot. This weekend specifically, a lot of not exercise, because I haven't done that yet still. But a lot of stuff, a lot of work, heavy work, cardiovascular type of moving and work at my house. And I got a lot more this weekend. Matter of fact, I got a lot coming up for the next few months. A lot of work. Been going out riding the bike, of course, every day. Going to bike events and just having a ball. I'm just having a ball. So life is good. The diet has been good. Because I'm out having fun, I have had a couple of shots here and there. I gotta watch that. But I have one or two. I do count the carbs, because a shot of Fireball has 4.3 grams of carbs. I know that because I looked the shit up, because I'm very particular about what I put in my mouth because of this diet program. Now, I add those carbs into my program. I want to know everything I eat, all my macros. I got to keep it right. And I'm still within my carbs. Now, are they a little higher for that night or that week? Yes. Where typically I've been doing really only out of my whole day, not grams, but percentage wise, I've only been doing, well, less than 5% carbs. That's how low they have been. And now I've met this little girl, and she's kind of in the nursing field, and she's not real keen on me doing this keto like I'm doing it. And I'm trying some of the things she said too, but she thinks I'm eating way too less of vegetables. So I've added a little bit of vegetables, but still I'm under 5% carbs. And then of course, if I have a couple shots of Fireball or a Crown or something like that, I add those carbs in. So then I'm getting up to 7 or 8%. Well, as long as I'm under 10% of my carbs, which I've told y'all this plenty of times, as long as I stay under 10%, I'm okay with that. As long as I have less than 20 grams in a whole day, I'm okay with that. That's still very keto. And I've been checking my ketones, and they're still up at 1.7, 1.8. So really a shot every now and then here and there of Fireball or a Crown, which I tried the new Crown Peach. Absolutely awesome. I like whiskey. I like bourbon. I like drinking. So, and met this new girl, so that has made me want to have a couple here and there. But that's it. I stay away from it. Other than that, but I have had a couple. So I did lose a couple pounds this week. And I've tried to change my diet, which I told y'all last week that I was going to, for a little bit, I was going to knock out the intermediate fasting, the 3 days of intermediate fasting. 3, not 4, 3. And then the 4th day, I still do the 24-hour fast. I still need those good, healthy things that happens during that fast. I still want them in my life. So I won't never give that up. Well, for now. So So basically, I think I talked to y'all last Thursday. I did my 24-hour fast. I drove home. I'm driving back to Jacksonville now. I'm in my Jeep, as you can see. So I got home on Thursday. I took this little girl out, and I forgot what we did. We went and got some dinner. Yeah, we did. We went and got dinner. Actually, we went to a very cool. I got a friend that he plays the blues. He is a great guitarist. He's been inducted to the Blues Hall of Fame, matter of fact. Anyway, he called me or he texted me and said, "Hey, come see my show tonight." So I took her. We did that, and they had like a little. And I've been eating out more since I met this girl too, so I have to watch that. So they had a salt and pepper, some fancy. It was an outdoor concert at a like a brewery for beer, and fancy beer. I call it foo-foo beer. And the little girl, she likes to drink some beer, so she had some beer, and they had the little wagon there, or whatever it's called, food truck type thing there, this fancy food truck. And so I got basically a prime rib sandwich, and I just ate the prime rib, which was absolutely off the chain. It was prime rib with the cheese, and I had some sauteed onions on it. It was excellent. I stayed on my keto. I did that night. I did have one cider something that was freaking off the chain, but it's cider, so it didn't have the higher carbs in it, so that was good. I had one, but it didn't kick me out of ketosis, so I was fine with that. And then we went on to some other places and have fun, but that's all I had to eat that day. And I did about 20. By the time I ate, I think I did about 28 hours of fasting that day, which is absolutely excellent. My heart's getting better every day because of what I did this weekend. Just the amount of energy that I put into what I had to do working around my house and around my land. I got 2 acres where I'm living, and had a lot to do, and she come and helped me, and we did a lot. She's got horses, so we're trying to get the pasture ready for her horses. I'm gonna move her horses to my place, and so we had a lot to do, and but I did it. I could do it, and that's what that's the point I'm trying to make. I'm not trying to tell y'all my freaking everyday bullshit that I do. I'm trying to tell you I'm doing things that 8 weeks ago, because I've been doing this 8 weeks now. 8 weeks ago, I literally could not have done. I could not have done what I did this weekend. I couldn't ride my bike. I couldn't even get up and take a shower without having a heart episode where I thought I was going to end up in the hospital with another heart attack. That's how sick I was. That's how bad I was. I had zero. When I say zero energy, I mean zero energy. So keto is changing my life. It has altered my life in a way that will never go back. And I know that now. I still have no hunger pains. I still have no cravings. I still have no issues with this program. Excuse me. God damn allergies. Friggin' pollen. Good for my bees, not good for me. So
incoming call. Press the next phone button to answer.
So it's been
phone call completed.
Shut up. So it's been an awesome trip so far. It's been an awesome experiment, because that's really what I started this out as, is a full-on experiment to see if I could change my life. In between that, now I told y'all a couple weeks ago or whatever it was, I was going to get these carotid arteries scanned to really find out how much plaque was in my arteries, how hardened my arteries were, how old they were, because I had all of that. Well, something happened with my insurance, and they went to $1,300 a month payments, and this dude ain't rich. So I called him up and canceled that shit. So I lost my insurance. So this test is about $250. Well, right now, I ain't spending $250 on my neck. I will do it in the future. I will get my insurance back, but not $1,300 a month. It went from $60 a month to $1,300 a month. They're nuts. freaking insurance. But anyway, so I canceled it. So right now I have no insurance. Thank God I'm doing this program because I don't plan on going back to the hospital. I don't need to. I'm not going to. I'll still do my doctor's appointments, but I'm trying to wean myself off all of my medications, and I'm getting there. And like I said, I gave myself, my goal is a year to get done what I want to get done. Number one, be healthy. Number two, get off all medications, be on nothing but, my vitamins and stuff, which I still am not taking. I'll tell you when I do. I'm going to. I need to. So that was my goals. And then within that year, I know, like I said, my high priority was really not losing the weight, even though I know that's going to happen, because getting healthy, weight loss is a byproduct of getting healthy. You cannot get healthy and stay fat. That's an oxymoron. It's not going to happen. So I'm definitely going to lose the weight. So I'm within the whole year from when I started, I'm only in it 8 weeks. Still very, fresh. I know that I will lose all my weight. I know I'll have skin issues because I was so morbidly obese, but I will have a completely new life. I already do. I already have a completely new life. Things are just going really, really good for the most part. There's some of the old life still creeping that's causing me issues. Mental, I don't know, emotional issues, whatever. Y'all understand. But I'm still not going to let that affect my life. I'm not letting my cortisol levels go up. I'm staying calm, cool, collective, all that kind of shit. Of course, trying to go to church, praying to God, very good thing to do. I'm trying to fix all my life. Physical, mental, spiritual, all of it. It all matters. And but this program, this keto, I can't talk good enough about it. I can't explain to y'all how powerful it is, how awesome it is, because your food, whatever you putting in your mouth, I don't care what it is, it either is medicine or it's poison. It's one or the other. There is no crossover there. There is a white line. There is a picket fence there. You got to be on one side or the other. You can't keep dibbling on both sides. You can't eat healthy one meal and then turn around and have freaking Oreo cookies. Or a damn ding dong or a Twinkie. I mean, come on. That's like the lady that goes in and buys a 6-pack of Diet Cokes and a case of Twinkies. That shit don't work. So I got more friends now. I got another one texting me every day that started his keto program. He was trying it kind of a little bit, and of course he was doing it wrong. He was getting sometimes he was getting way too much protein, and sometimes he was bathing what he was doing in oil way too much. So he was all over the place. So he come over, he visited with me this weekend. We talked. I kind of showed him what to do, told him kind of the way to go. So he's been texting me pretty much everything he eats, and he got it started. He's on it full time now. He's doing good. He's keeping it where it should be in the macros. Remember, your macros is what's important here. It's really not your, it is and it ain't your calories. Do you need to be eating friggin' 5,000 calories a day? No, you don't. You really, for a man, around 2,000 calories should be your max, okay? Really, it should be around 1,500 to 1,600 calories, to be honest with you. Can you still lose the weight? Can you still get healthy at 2,000? Yes, you can. But trust me, there's days I only get 600 calories. There's days I only get 800 calories. And then my other days where I'm really eating, a little bit more, I'm still under, the most was 1,800 calories, okay? So, hit a bump. So, I'm not super concerned about the calories. I'm more concerned about the macros. You have to keep your fat levels much higher than everything else. It has to be in that 65 to 70%, even 72% fat. Then that 25% protein, and then only the 5 to 10% carbs. You want to stay in that realm, and this will work for you. You will be in ketosis. You will burn your own fat. You will change your heart arteries. You will reverse liver damage, fatty livers. You will reverse that stuff. I am reversing that stuff. I am living proof of that stuff. This is a no joke program. This is a very, like I said, it is medicine. Everything I'm putting in my mouth is medicine for my body. It's to my body. It's helping what God has already put in me, in my body, to heal itself. My body is now capable and is healing itself. I feel it every day. I mean, I'm definitely dropping weight, but besides the weight loss, that's the small, minuscule thing that's going on here. Yes, that's the biggest thing everybody else out there in the world sees. Everybody sees me and says, oh my God, you're just wasting away, you know, all that kind of crap. Well, what's going on in me, what I feel, what I know is what's important. I'm not having heart pains. I'm not out of breath. I can actually freaking go work and work hard. And do I get tired? Absolutely. Have I been able to do this in the last freaking 3 years? No. So yes, I'm out of shape, extremely, but I'm doing it. Do I get tired? Yes. Do I have to go rest a little bit in between my hard cardio crap I'm doing, as far as cleaning everything and mowing and just all that shit? Yes. Do I sleep good at night? Hell yes. Because I wear myself out working like that during the day. But I'm working. That's something I haven't been able to do in a long, long time. Like I said, I couldn't even get up to go take a shower without going into some sort of heart problems. So, I mean, hell, you can see how I'm talking to you. Just the energy I have talking. I couldn't do this, you know. I'd be gasping for breath. Even my first video was a little rough on this series. But I've been staying with the keto very well. Last night I made this freaking, I had the little girl come over. I cooked her supper before I went to Jacksonville, and I made a Mexican. I don't even know what the hell it called. I found a recipe, but it's a Mexican cauliflower rice skillet dinner. I took. I'll tell you real quick. It is friggin' phenomenal. I took half a pound of sausage, ground sausage, a half a pound of grass-fed beef, saute, you know, cooked that up together, crumbled it up, very small pieces. I put in a whole block of cream cheese. I put in a whole can of diced tomatoes. I put in some mushrooms. I put in some onions. I put in 2 packs of taco seasoning. And what else? And then I put the cauliflower rice, a whole bag of cauliflower. I bought a bag from Bird's Eye that's already pre-made. I put that in there. And then I got it in a cast iron skillet. Well, actually, I made so much of it, I had to take it out of the skillet and put it in a cast iron, like a Dutch oven. I needed the higher sides. I simmered that down, tried to get all the juice. Oh, and I put a quarter cup or half a cup of chicken broth in it also. Very good stuff. So, you know, the chicken broth is fine for you. You just got to watch the chicken broths. They do add crap to them, so read the label. Find you a good one with, you know, low to no carbs. So I put that in there. Then I simmered all that down. And then I finally, I covered the whole top with friggin' probably 2 cups of a jalapeno Mexican cheese blend. The crap.
Incoming call.
Excuse
Press
me.
Uconnect phone button to answer.
The
Phone
stuff-
call completed.
Shut up. The stuff was absolutely off the chain. Oh, and then once we plated it, once we dug us a big old portion out, we covered it in sour cream on the top. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. That crap is off the chain good. And that's what's amazing. And I had some butter in it. and some olive oil in it. Forgot to tell you that. You know, as I'm cooking the meats and all that. But the stuff is so good. You don't realize you're on a diet program. You have no idea. I mean, this stuff is phenomenal. And of course, I made way too much for 2 people. So I froze half of it, and I got the other half with me that I'm taking to Jacksonville that I'm going to be eating. Man, I can't wait to eat tonight. This stuff is that good. It's a pleasure to eat. And I've told y'all before, I only have really one addiction, and that's food. So my food has to taste good. It has to be enjoyable, and it is. And then my friend told me what I froze. She wants to take that, and she's kind of on she's not on keto, but she can't have gluten, so no wheats and no flour, so that's cool. So anyway, she wants to take the rest of that, and she had a great idea we're going to do with it. We're going to make our own out of cheese, kind of like you do a taco shell out of cheese. Y'all have seen me post some of those, the taco shells, but we're going to do it in enchiladas. We're going to make the round, full cheddar cheese, round, tortilla shells. And while they're still warm, we're going to fill them full of this stuff that I made, roll them up, put them in a baking pan, and then cover the rest of them with the rest of the stuff I made. So we're going to have enchiladas made out of this stuff with cheese roll-ups, wrap-ups around it, instead of the flour or a corn shell or a corn tortilla. So I'm looking forward to that. We'll do that this weekend. That's going to be a lot of fun. That's going to be very cool. And again, another great supper. So, and it's all keto. And then we're going to add some. We are going to add some avocados to it, because avocado is a very good way to get your fat. Now you got to watch the carbs, but avocados, very high fat, very good fats for you. And just remember, you're getting your fats from the avocados. You're getting it from the olive oils. You're getting it from avocado oil. I bought some of that. You're also going to get it from your coconut oil. Use coconut oil. Coconut oil is so beneficial for you, even besides it just being the high fat oil. And then of course I get it from butter. And of course then I always pick the fattier meats. I want a steak that's fully marbled, you know, the way it's supposed to be, which is also grass-fed. That's where you get the good marbling. And the fat tastes better because it doesn't have toxins or poisons in it. If you haven't tried grass-fed, try it. You'll thank me. You'll love it. Is it more expensive? Yes. But you actually eat less of it because it's so damn good. And it's so filling, I want to say. It's good for your body. So anyway, I've had a fabulous weekend. I think the last video I made was Thursday, so basically I'm kind of filling in on the whole weekend for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, and today is now Tuesday. And again, I'm doing this week, I've cut out my intermediate fasting. So I got up this morning, I had a couple of eggs. Got them, you know, cooking in the cast iron skillet, and then I just filled the middle of it with my taco stuff that I made with the cauliflower rice stuff in the middle of it, rolled it up like an omelet, and oh my God, was it good. Look, y'all can eat good. You can have fantastic taste in food. And for you people that, maybe your moms and stuff, that you're cooking for the whole family, look, do this. Cook for the whole family keto. Your kids are going to love the food. Your husband, your spouses, your boyfriends, both of them, your husband and your boyfriend, I don't know. They're going to love this shit. They're not going to know it's healthy. They're not going to know it's keto. They're just going to love it. And they're going to tell you, I want that again. Make more of that. I promise you that will happen. So you don't have to cook double meals. You don't have to cook like a typical American diet that tells you eat a damn salad. You're not over there eating a friggin' salad with a piece of breast chicken on it, dried out, and everybody else is having lasagna. You don't have to do that no more. You make these meals, your family or your friends will never know it's keto. All they're going to know is it's absolutely fabulous tasting, it's off the chain, and then you can tell them that's keto. So just try that. Just do it. Just make a nice big meal for your whole family. Don't tell them what it is. Let them eat it. They're going to love it. And if you're on my Facebook, I mean, come on, I post thousands of freaking recipes. So many that I have to go back and look for the ones that I'm going to make one at a time. I want to make them all, but, you know. And I mean, you can make some sweets, what I call sweets. They're not flour, of course. They're almond or coconut, and then with stevia. But they take the place of a cupcake. You make your own blueberry. I got one now I want to make. It's a cream cheese blueberry cupcake is what it is. Or a coffee cake or whatever the hell you want to call it. I don't care. It's going to be good. It's going to be 100% keto. It will have my macros of my fats, my proteins, and a tiny bit of carbs in it. And it's going to be blueberry. I mean, come on. That's great. And then, of course, I eat a lot of pork rinds. My next thing to do with pork rinds is I want to get some very nice fish, probably a good cod or a good white fish, and I'm going to season it, egg it, and I'm going to roll it in crushed pork rinds, and then I'm going to bake it. Oh my God, I can't wait. So I'm going to have a crusted, a pork rind encrusted fish, kind of like a breadcrumby fish, and bake it, which is going to be off the chain. I can't wait. And then I'm probably going to make, something else I'm fixing to make. I can't wait to make it. I love what here in the South we call, they're called au gratin potatoes, but that's not what I call them. And right now my brain just went away. I can't even remember the name I call them. Scallop potatoes. I love scallop potatoes. I love them. Well, I found a recipe to make scalloped au gratin potatoes with turnip roots. You take the turnip, the white turnip, clean it, peel it, and then you slice it exactly like you would a big old Idaho potato in thin potato chip size slices. And that's gonna rain on me. And then you just make the au gratin potatoes the same. You're still gonna put onions in it. You're still gonna put heavy whipping cream in it. You're gonna put all of the cheeses in it, 3 or 4 different types and 5 different types of cheese. I love cheese. You're gonna put all that in there, and then you're gonna bake it. And the recipe that I found and the little video that went with it, the stuff looks phenomenal. It looks exactly like au gratin potatoes, scallop potatoes. So I can't wait to do that as a side dish, and then maybe have a nice piece of fish and some au gratin turnips. And another thing that I'm going to do is probably this weekend, I love breakfast and I like my eggs, but I like corned beef hash. I like hash browns and stuff like that. Well, I found more than one recipe of taking turnips. I'm gonna get me a bunch of turnips. You clean them. You didn't even peel them. You cut them up, however you want to do it. If you want to grate them for hash browns, or you cut them up for just taters and onions with your eggs. But what I'm going to do with them is I want to get some corned beef hash, and I'm going to make my own corned beef hash with those. Instead of the little red potatoes, I'll have red whatever I just said a while ago. Damn, I can't think. Anyway, I said it. You know what it is. And they look delicious. And everybody says that when you cook those are kind of spicy and bitter if you eat them raw in a salad. Well, when you cook them, all that changes. The whole taste changes. And they said they're going to taste like potatoes. They're going to be that kind of taste, that kind of texture and structure. So I'm looking forward to that. To do that. Radishes. That's what I'm talking about. Radishes. So I'm looking forward to doing that with the radishes. I'm looking forward to doing that with the turnips. You can do this program, and you can do it not only if you're a family, not only for yourself, but for your whole family. This is good for your kids. I mean, why not start your kids off right for their bodies? Then they will never end up with the diseases I ended up with by doing it all wrong. And then of course I've talked about it. You can do anything. You can do the pizzas, but you use a cauliflower for the crust. They have a lot of different crusts for not just cauliflower, but other things. I've got tater tots right now made out of zucchini and broccoli. I got a whole bag of them. I'm finding stuff in the stores now that's keto, and so I can't wait to. Oh, damn train scared the shit out of me. I can't wait to cook those. They would be good with eggs too. So anyway, let me get out of here. This has been a long video. It's just got a lot to talk about. I haven't made a video since Thursday. I don't think I made one Friday. So this one will cover what I didn't do. My Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and of course this is Tuesday. Today I'm headed back up here. So my plan now for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Well, Tuesday and Wednesday, I'm gonna eat the normal meal. Well, I say normal, but I'm gonna eat normally when I want to. And I had my breakfast. I'll be eating some of this in a little while. I got my tea. I'm drinking. So I'm gonna do that today. I'm gonna do that tomorrow, and then of course back on Thursday, which I'll make videos while I'm up here. I have time, and I'm gonna be fasting again Thursday, at least 24 hours. So I won't eat till. And when I say that, basically you got to remember I'm gonna be done eating. We'll just say by 7 o'clock on Wednesday night. So by 7 o'clock on Thursday night, that's my 24 hours, and that'll typically be when I get off up here on Thursday. I drive home. I get home late in the afternoon, and then maybe I'll take this girl. I don't know, go to a date, whatever, and I will get something to eat. Well, it'll be 7 or 8 o'clock, so I will definitely be in my 24-hour fast. Probably more, like I was last week. It was about 28, and that's my Thursday. And still, no hunger pains, no cravings. I haven't wanted sweets. I haven't wanted tater chips or corn chips. I mean, and I got my pork rinds. Damn it, I forgot my pork rinds. I gotta buy something. I got my pork rinds to give me something crunchy to chew on, and I do some walnuts every now and then. Just every now and then I'll do a very small hand of walnuts. They're very good for you. Walnuts are very good for you. Macadamia nuts are very good for you. Okay, but a small handful. You're going to get some high fats out of that. And there's a little carbs in them, but there's high fats. So they're very good for you. So I will do maybe a little. I got some up here in my office I keep. I don't think I've ate them all. I'll probably do a handful of them. I don't know if I'll do it today, but maybe tomorrow. But I try to add in all these different types of fats, all these little different foods, to keep it interesting. So anyhow, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna get out of here. I got about another hour to drive, I think, something like that before I get there. But I wanted to do this video while I'm driving. It's just easier. I have time, because when I hit the office, it gets very busy very quickly. Got a lot to do. But the important thing is I'm doing it. I'm doing it without having heart pains. I'm doing it without total exhaustion. And I've been able to do things that I couldn't do 8 weeks ago. And remember, I've only done this for 8 weeks, and I don't know what I've lost, 31, 37 pounds, whatever it is. I don't really